Je veux représenter ma rue, mon gars, sans faire la caille. Le sud c'est un sauna, je ressens pas quand il caille. Je suis un diamant brut et ça m'arrange quand tu tailles. J'écris sur des faces mais ma vie part en freestyle. Mérite pas mon tour.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to the NBA playoffs in this critical Game 4 of the opening round here on 2K Sports. Along with the Jet and the Diesel, Ernie Johnson. Tonight, we'll be watching the Houston Rockets playing against the Denver Nuggets at Pepsi Center. For the Nuggets, Game 3, a win on their home court. They'll look to do it again tonight, and no question, these home fans are fired up. And Kenny, here we are, round one of the playoffs, each team feeling pressed to perform. What can the lower seeds do to knock off the higher seeds?
Oh, you just got to catch the higher seeds looking ahead. So a lot of times they're thinking, I can get to the next round and I want to be safe. You can't be safe in the playoffs. There is no safety. Take the safety belt off and you drive as fast as you can.
And while you're driving fast, you got to play extra physical. And if you get big shots, you got to be like my main man, Ken Smith over there. You got to knock him down, Ernie.
Yeah. You're not encouraging people driving without a seatbelt.
Only in basketball. Only in basketball.
Oh, okay. Very good. Because I know you're a very safe citizen.
Oh, no, I have 2 seatbelts. That's how safe I am.
And an airbag.
I don't drive.
What do? How do you get places?
I teleport tape.
You can teleport?
Watch.
Where'd he go?
Oh. I'm going to try that.
Where'd he go? Hey, Kevin, they left me up here by myself, man. That's a wrap. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you later.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
got a capacity crowd here at the Pepsi Center. Well, folks, here we go. Game 4 of the NBA playoffs. Postseason action right here. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. You look at the Nuggets, find themselves in position to finish the series tonight here at home, up 2-1.
Yeah, and no better position to be in than to have a chance to close out a series at home. Your fans are there, they're excited. You're at home where you're comfortable. Now it's just a matter of getting the job done, and that means sound basketball on both ends.
And as we've got a few moments here before the tip, let's go to the Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who had a chance to speak with Mike Malone. Dave, what'd you find out?
Well, guys, when I asked him what impressed him the most about today's opponent, he immediately referred to the explosiveness on their offense. He said they have so many different ways to hurt you that it's impossible to take away everything. It's just about damage control. He acknowledged they've got a big job to do defensively. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. The Rockets win the tip. Here's the starting group for Houston. Chris Paul and Gordon are the backcourt pair. Anderson is down low with Capella. And it's Ariza in at the small forward position.
Even though he's one of the smaller guys right now on the floor, super comfortable down low, clever around the basket.
Millsap a screen on Paul. Murray kicks to Millsap, and Millsap slams it in.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Capella sends a screen for Paul. Capella with a screen on Harris. They have a step back. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And he completely threw the timing off on that jumper. That is how you D up.
Playing with tremendous aggressiveness without fouling. That's an excellent job.
Now here's Gordon, following the miss by Gary Harris.
Well, from our angle, that looked like that was going in. But defense, fantastic how they contested it.
The dish to Murray. Here's Jokic. He can't get that one. The Rockets go the other way with it. They look to start a new streak after losing on Monday.
Yeah, and in a hostile environment, they did not rise to the occasion, especially on the defensive side.
Yeah, it felt like they were teenagers during the summer. Low levels of activity, allowed too many good looks. Just not their night.
Now here's Gordon, following the miss by Jokic. Over Harris, hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And they run the pick and roll right there to perfection as Gordon gets the shot to go.
Pass to Covington. He wants to get the Millsap and does. Takes the 13-footer, rebounded by Capella.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
He had a nice open look right there. Ariza's got his first basket of the night.
Not sure how people underestimate continually how great Chris Paul has been. Sixth sense kind of stuff there, knowing where his teammate was.
Now here's Murray. Passes it to Jokic. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
A guy who converts well at the rim. You like to see the aggression there.
Yeah, it's the first quarter, and he's already in attack mode, setting the tone right here.
Here is Paul. For Murray, and off the front iron, and in it goes. Paul's got his second bucket tonight.
Chris Paul never losing focus throughout the course of the game. Even with the D draped on him, he gets the job done.
Jokic with his screen on Paul. Murray the pass to Jokic. He got right to the cup using that screen. Jokic has got his second basket.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
This is also one of those things where you start to think about how you're going to change your defense already. If at all possible, make someone else beat you.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Harris outside. Millsap's against Anderson. The inside shot. Millsap misses.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with Rivers.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. Houston shooting their first free throw tonight. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. And then for Houston, Blacks checked in for Clint Capella. Bahamute comes in for Ryan Anderson. And Maurice Harkless subbed in for Trevor Ariza. The free throw drops for Gordon. Here's Nelson. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now the feed to Plumlee. Here's Fareed. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Fareed's got his first basket.
And you can tell Fareed loves getting physical, especially when he's going up for shots.
Screen by Bahamute. The drive by Paul. That's tipped. Barton against Gordon. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And the smart play from Barton is the attack. No one wants any part of him when he shows that kind of aggressiveness.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
I think Will Barton has figured out that scoring from the free throw line can be a good thing.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Houston. He hits the second from the line. 1:53 left in the first. Ball against Nelson. Pulls up. Again, the miss by Paul.
That's a shot you got to step up on. Wide open, no coverage. Good shooters don't miss that often.
Nelson dishes to Fareed. Barton, wide open, he fires. His three-pointer's off the mark. Houston leading by 5. And that one's good from Connaughton.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Barton outside. And Barton throws it down.
And that's the explosive speed once again from Barton. Blew past the D on the drive to the rim.
Rockets have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. There's the screen. Ball kicks to Connaughton. And some nice passing there by Houston. And Baamute can't get it to go. The Nuggets trail by 5. Here's Barton, and Barton throws it down.
Well, you got to watch out when Barton leaves the floor, throwing the hammer down there.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Paul passes to Black. Nelson against Paul. Goes up from the top of the key. Good on the jump shot. Paul's got 9.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Screen by Fareed. Barton outside. Four on the clock. Using his post move to get the 2 points. Barton's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, there's a run to the basket looking like a pinball there, drawing some contact. Deceptive strength for the skinny fella out there. Barton gets to the rim.
A big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for the Houston Rockets. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll return shortly. Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
Love the pace they're playing with. Anytime you can get your offense going without the defense setting up, got a huge advantage.
The Nuggets trail by 3. And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Rockets. Luke Baamute out there with Chi. Then there's Mo Harkless. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Connaughton in at the 2. Here's Paul. Following the basket by Mason Plumlee. Connaughton kicks to Harkless. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Barton kicks to Cephalosha. Pass to Moutier. Barton with it. He's got 7. Shot clock at 6. He dishes it to Plumlee. Misses from short range.
And really not enough effort on that screen. You have to make some contact, so that's ineffective at getting his teammate open.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
Poor decision-making there. No idea what he's going for with that kind of pass in that situation.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Jokic has checked in for Plumlee. Millsap comes in for Kenneth Faried. Robert Covington's checked in for Cephalosha. And Harris subbed in for Will Barton. And a change for the Rockets. Anderson, he's checked in for Mba'amute. Now, here's Jokic. Shoots from 12. Good work there as it goes. Jokic has got 6.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
The pass to Chi. And stolen by Harris. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Now it's a 3-point Nugget lead.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
And here is Paul. 9 points in the game so far. Over Moutier. That one a little long. The Nuggets leading by 3. Kicks it to Millsap. Back to Moutier. Covington in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Here's Jokic. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Pretty surprised he missed that shot. The defense was decent, but not really a factor.
To stop the drought, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
Well, we talk about the D. Let's credit the offense. He attacked right there from the moment he saw the opening, not letting the defense react.
And here is Paul. After Gary Harris made that last three-pointer. A shot by Paul, no good.
Yeah, this just doesn't seem to be his night, or his team's for that matter either. And they got to pull it together here quick, or it's going to be lights out.
Millsap a screen on Paul. Moutier kicks to Millsap. Jokic passes to Covington. And again, Denver with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
And I like this timeout. You're getting terrible rim protection right now.
Well, you got to ask your team to give you a little bit more effort because there's just not a lot of fire on the defensive end.
Jamal Murray, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And then for Houston, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Chi. Riza comes in for Maurice Harkless. And Gordon subbed in for Pat Connaughton.
Once he comes around that screen, he just raises up and nails it down.
Now Murray, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Jokic with the screen on Anderson. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Murray. And it's 8 points for Jokic.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Eric Gordon on the wing. Capella dishes to Gordon. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Deceptive reach from Jokic there, swatting that shot away, using those long arms.
Gordon with it. Harris is there. Got that one up quick. That's 10 points for Eric Gordon.
Well, he's like a carpenter out there. Great floor awareness. Zipping the ball over to his teammates with ease.
Murray kicks to Millsap. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Wax checked in for Anderson. And so it's Houston with it. Outside Gordon. It's Ariza on the wing. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Denver's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Murray kicks to Covington. Here's Jokic. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Jokic has got 6 in the quarter.
He's been on his A game, seeking good shots, and he's a huge reason why tonight they're winning.
Here's Gordon. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Murray, the pass to Millsap. Back to Murray. Millsap dishes to Covington. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
To the middle. And there's the foul. It's going to go on Tariq Black. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Denver. Kenneth Faried, he's checked in for Millsap. Cephalosha comes in for Robert Covington. And Jameer Nelson is subbed in for Gary Harris. And Bahamute is checked in for Houston. The Nuggets leading by 5. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Screen by Faried. Ball against Nelson. 12 seconds left in the first half. Just 5 on the clock. Denver needs to get off his shot. Count that bucket. Jokic has got the lead up to 7 now for Denver.
Great for this offense to get Jokic involved in terms of scoring. We know he can pass, but right now, dropping some J's.
And we finished one half of basketball. Denver on top, up by 7. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, hot start, cool finish. What happened out there?
Well, we came out with a lot of energy, but in the second quarter, it died down a little bit. You know, it's real. Everybody's very excited. You know, our team's excited, their team's excited, officials excited, you know what I mean? So we just got to calm down and play a little bit.
And I'm excited. Thanks, Chris. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Round 1 action of the playoffs continuing on 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us for the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. For the Nuggets, they've put in a great performance so far in Game 4. The importance of this game and their effort have been very apparent. And if they're able to put another good half of basketball in and take a 3-1 lead tonight, they'd be in a nearly unstoppable position to take the series. Shaq, let's get your take on Denver.
Well, it was an unselfish, team-oriented half of basketball. The ball never stopped moving. Their offense had a great flow to it. It prevented anyone from getting lazy out there. They're always moving, cutting, knowing where they need to pass the ball, Ernie.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about the Rockets?
Well, they're giving up too many high percentage looks, Ernie. They're not closing down the lane, and they're not going hard on the perimeter. That will get an L in any book.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Welcome back to Denver, everyone. Traffic coming in and out of downtown Denver on this lovely night in the Rockies. Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
How about the opening half of basketball he played? I mean, so much riding on this game, and he came out with a sense of urgency to start.
Yeah, proving that this moment for him is really not that big a deal, something we already know. Expect them to lean on him heavily down the stretch.
And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round 1 matchup. And here are the Nuggets now. Murray and Harris in the backcourt. Down low, it's Millsap and Jokic. And it's Covington in at the 3. That's the group for Mike Malone getting going here in the second half. Now, here's Millsap. And Jokic slams it in.
Well, the kind of unselfishness from Paul Millsap is why teammates really respect his play.
Rockets trail by 9. Now here's Paul to the paint. Capella, good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 5 assists tonight,
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, it's like 4 teenagers at home over the summer, just not enough activity. You've gotten your rest. It's time to man up.
Now, here's Jokic. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Capella. Kicks it out to Ariza. Dishes it to Paul. From outside the arc. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Ariza.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Now here's Murray. Defended by Paul. Here's Jokic. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Here's Paul. He's got 9. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Feeds it to Capella. There's a screen. There's Gordon with the 3. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game. And Harris wide open. He shoots another 3 for Denver.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Paul outside. He kicks it to Gordon. Anderson the screen. Ariza has the open look. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Ariza's got 11.
Yeah, 3 of 4 to start this half. Offensively, they've been great.
Now here's Murray. Defended by Paul. Takes the 13-footer. And Paul Millsap, the bucket on the assist by Jokic.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Paul kicks to Gordon. Here's Ariza. And Houston again with the bucket.
A great pass from Gordon there, leading to the assist.
Denver leading by 6. Millsap a screen. Out to Harris. Lets it go from deep. And again, Denver with the triple.
The defense looked lost there. Get out your compass. No excuses. You got to guard the perimeter.
Screen by Capella. Gordon gets to Ariza. Capella sets a screen for Ariza. He feeds it to Paul. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Denver's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Murray, the pass to Covington. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. And the Nuggets making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. Harkless is checked in for the Rockets. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Paul. Rockets trail by 9. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. The shot by Harkless, no good.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be.
Now here's Murray. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And Millsap slams it in.
Well, at 6'8", Millsap is still a threat to get up in the air and get those down.
Timeout called the Rockets. Big group substitution here for Denver. Kenneth Fareed's checked in for Millsap. Cephalosha comes in for Robert Covington. Will Barton, he's checked in for Gary Harris. And Jameer Nelson is subbed in for Murray. Tarek Black, he's checked in for Houston. And Bahamute comes in for Ryan Anderson. Now here's Barton. He's got 7. Black grabs the board.
Oh, and the D did not make that any easier. Can't fault the shooter for missing. That's a tough shot.
Connaughton kicks to Harkless. Here's Black. He's off on that one. And it's Denver the other way. Fareed dishes to Cephalosha. Barton outside. Inside. And it's slammed in by Fareed.
Look out below. The Manimal uncaged. And no prisoners taken.
We've got 1:18 left to play here in the third. They set the screen. Here's Harkless. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to blow it up.
And what I like best is that he does it completely under control. Really gives the shooter nowhere to turn to.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Gordon. 10 points for him. Another miss by Houston.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Barton kicks to Nelson. He's looking for Plumlee and finds him. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, a former 5-star recruit, won a championship in college. Plumlee still finding his way a little bit here in the pros.
The Nuggets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
That's good from Plumlee. Houston making a switch here. Paul's checked in. No good on the second free throw. Rockets trail by 16. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And nothing is falling for them right now. The Nuggets have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Plumlee with a screen on Gordon. Goes up off the pick. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Mbamute.
Well, that's an awesome dunk from Will Barton on that possession. You got to be aware of his athleticism sneaking up on you.
The Nuggets shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Shooting 1.
Six seconds left here in the third quarter. Paul for 3. Missed. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup. And here are the Rockets now. 19-point game. So on the floor for Houston. Chris Paul and Gordon are the backcourt pair. Luke Mbamute out there with Mo Harkless. And it's Black in at the center position. Tries a 3. Shot's good from Mbamute. Mbamute has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Rockets. Barton outside. Jokic inside, working on Black. The offensive rebound. Up top, Barton. Nelson, no one around him. Jokic passes to Nelson. Three-pointer, Barton. The basket good off the assist from Nelson. Nelson's got 3 assists tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Now here's Paul. They set the pick. Inside, Jokic with the steal. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Jokic is running, and Fareed throws it down.
Jokic always with the heads-up display there, looking attentive and a fantastic job of finding the open man.
Paul dishes to Gordon. It's tipped. Harkless kicks to Paul. Over Nelson. The shot's good from Paul.
And Chris Paul, one of the best mid-range players we have in the game. You got to get up on him whenever he's shooting from that area.
Denver calls timeout.
And sometimes you just want a reminder of what our objectives are tonight.
Yeah, get everyone on the same page and point it in the right direction.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Paul Millsap is checked in for Kenneth Fareed. Harris comes in for Barton. And Murray's subbed in for Nelson. And then for Houston, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Tarek Black. Anderson comes in for Mbamute. And Trevor Ariza is subbed in for Maurice Harkless. And the call up against Jokic. That'll be his second foul of the game. Rockets trail by 19.
Hey, Paul!
Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Murray. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Just love how Chris Paul sees the court, picking apart the defense with incredible passing.
It was beautiful the first time, but Under Armour showing us the replay of that tremendous alley-oop again. Another unleash chaos moment. Now here's Murray. Millsap a screen on Anderson. Murray kicks to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. From 15 feet away, Chris Paul grabs the miss.
I still love the shot selection. The defense wasn't really a factor. You need to be more aggressive guarding the mid-range.
The dish to Ariza. Screen by Capella. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Houston, Trevor Ariza, taking 2 shots.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first one falls. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Nuggets leading by 16. Here's Millsap. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Nice take from Millsap there, forcing the defense's hand, literally, on that drive.
Nuggets, Paul Millsap. 2 shots.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
No good on the free throw.
And Paul Millsap, a very versatile player, can shoot from anywhere, defend multiple positions. This guy just does it all.
And the second free throw, good. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Gordon with it. Screen by Capella. Gordon kicks to Paul. Back to Gordon. Fires the three. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 8th assist in the game.
Look, I checked the numbers, guys. We know he is great from out there. He made 1 in the first half. Now he has 1 so far in this half. Look out.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And it's sent back by Millsap.
Well, as soon as the shot was released, Millsap gets off the floor quickly and blocks it.
Now off the inbound, and it's Houston with another. And here are the Nuggets now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Harris outside. Back to Murray. Pass to Millsap. To the inside. Jokic. And Jokic slings it in.
Jokic is a big center, tough to contain close to the basket. That's a nice throwdown.
Lob pass to Capella. Right through the D for the layup.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Murray kicks to Millsap. Off the screen, and it's slammed in by Millsap.
And with time becoming a factor, that may do it, guys.
Well, leads are not given. They are earned, playing with desire and attention to detail all night.
Timeout called the Rockets. They're trailing by 17. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Nikola Jokic.
Sensational game for him in terms of shooting efficiency. He's taken nothing but high percentage shots. That's how he's managed to hit over 60% from the field. I mean, making just about everything he's looked at.
And he'll head into the second round with his confidence at its highest level. He couldn't have picked a better time to take his game up a notch. There's 1:38 left here in the fourth quarter. Anderson with the screen for Paul. Passes it to Anderson. Millsap with the steal.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Nuggets.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jokic.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
Yeah, tremendous hustle just to get a hand on that one.
Anticipation, reads the play all the way. So close to a steal.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Pass to Connaughton. Shot clock at 5. Black kicks to Connaughton. They grab their own miss.
He's not doing his team any good by taking shots from that range.
Yeah, the only thing that kind of shot helps with is your opponent's chance of winning.
Now here's Barton. Plumlee with the screen. It's Barton with the drive, and he banks in the layup.
And this is how you close out a game, not taking any chances.
Yeah, you gotta be relentless in this game or the tide can turn on you. Not here, not tonight.
Taylor kicks to Black. Plumlee with some nice D. Here's the Nuggets with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Barton. Screen by Fareed. Barton passes to Fareed. Here's Taylor. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Big athletic guys like Plumlee. Hard to get your shot over them before they can get their hands up.
And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. A big playoff win for them. But what isn't a great big in the postseason, huh?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for postseason basketball, but they kept their heads and just went about the business of winning.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Mason Plumlee. A lot of points tonight. What was working so well offensively?
Well, we're sharing the ball so well. It's fun to watch, I'm sure, but we have possessions where every guy might touch the ball almost twice. So when you get movement like that, it's hard to guard, and it's a fun way to play.
You did have the defense on its toes tonight, Mason. Thanks. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. So long and good night, everyone.